So yes, I'm gonna fill you in on everything, and then we're gonna retcon literally the last 30 seconds of what happened last time, just to 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 squeeze you in there. I have a thing.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll get on the technical side.
Okay. Um. So yeah, my name is Asini. I am a fallen SMR.
Ooh.
I am a warlock and a genie warlock specifically. Um. Let me see. I have emerald green skin with white hair and silver eyes, and I'm like 7 feet tall.
Yikes.
I love it.
So
Two
I am
warlocks.
here to fuck some stuff up. Um, let me see. But yeah, and so I started out worshiping a life deity, and as I adventured and traveled further away from home, um, the call to the dark side came, and now I worship a water deity that requires me to make sacrifices to them. So that's why I go around killing bad guys.
I love it.
I like it a lot.
I do too.
Thank you.
Two warlocks in the same party is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be. Does anybody specifically want to go first and kind of reintroducing their character a little bit to kind of refamiliarize?
Yeah. I'll go ahead. I have my character is a water genasi barbarian. Specifically the I forget exactly what it's called. I think it's Path of the Storm. Of the Storm. Um, I stand. Where is my description? There we go. I stand 6'3", weigh about 225 pounds. On here, my age, I am 27. I have pale sea green, like sea foam green, kind of bluish skin. I follow Poseidon as my kind of deity. Um, and I am like an ex-athlete. I had a tragic incident that led me to a life at sea um, because of fits of anger and kind of a self-isolationist thing. My I have sleeve tattoos and very big prominent lightning scars where I was struck by lightning, the aforementioned incident.
Hmm.
And she kind of has these big colorful tattoos all the way up and down her arms. A little bit as to serve as like a very colorful hey look at me, because she kind of serves as a uh, in battle she wants to be the person that is drawing fire because she's the big beefy character, and she doesn't want her friends to get hurt. And but also she has the colorful sleeve tattoos because she's a little insecure about her scars, even though she shows them off as like an intimidation thing. She wants something to distract from it a little bit.
Very cool.
You can actually see our characters in the general chat if you scroll up a bit as well.
Okay. I will check that out.
Once you see the parrot, the ones after the parrot looking thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very cool.
I don't think I said my name either. My name is Mara Goth.
Very cool.
I went for an air genasi, and I named him Fuge after the wind god Fujin. Um, I'm pretty much going to be playing in the style of deception, politics, smooth talker, and a warlock, as well as I'm the first mate of the ship. Once we have a ship. Um, that's really all I've got. I've got no real backstory for him, honestly. I haven't thought of anything honestly yet.
Does he remember his own backstory, or can I just throw shit at you?
You can throw shit at me. That's fine. I haven't really thought of much.
Yeah.
Other than probably gonna go with being a hoodlum as a younger like teenager.
I am a sea elf, rogue, squashbuckler to be exact. So I grew up in the water and around the water. Um, I've been a pirate for as long as I can remember, and that goes into I'm a kleptomaniac. I love to pick up like little loose coins and trinkets and things. Um, my name is Cordelia Ocean, but everybody just calls me O. I am very short compared to everybody, also. I don't know how tall Fuge is, but I'm like 4'11.
I don't remember. I can go look at him in Hero Forge real quick. I forget exactly how tall I made him. I don't think I made him too tall.
I'm trying to scarf down food, too. So I apologize every time, you guys.
Oh, good. I'm popping cough drops like they're candy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Allergies?
it's
Or sick?
starting. No, sick. There's been
Oh.
something going around the house, and I'm finally getting it after so long.
Oh, damn.
It is what it is.
All right. So you traveled for a couple of years as a group of five. The parrot-looking fella on the bottom, clenching his knuckles together, that is Forager Flamefeather. And for the first 2 or 3 years that you guys have been kind of traveling together, he was with you guys. And then you established a little like bar together, a little tavern called the Parlay Parlor. Um, rules are you can go there, drinks are cheap, but no violence is tolerated at all. And everybody who's there it's kind of like you have to know somebody to know about the place. And everybody gets along together there. And you guys actually named it. It was named last episode.
It was the parlay parlor.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a fun name.
I'm gonna go get Ducky. She starts screaming every time I scream. I'll be right back, then we'll continue.
Fuge is 5'11".
So even
Not
you're a
super
whole
tall.
foot taller than me.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I will explain the other two pictures in a little bit to catch you up on that. But for right now, um your team had split off about a week ago. The other three had gone to the parlor to look for information on finding a ship. Uh, you, Essini,
Yes.
perfect. Find yourself. If you look on the map group at the very top of the pictures is the original world we started in the Opal Sea.
Okay.
You are in Kane, how do you pronounce? Is it Inarin?
Einarin.
Einarin. Okay, so you find yourself in Einarin. Um, you're kind of in the outer skirts of the town, but this is a elven kind of royal city. There is a castle here. This place was established around 7 years ago, so it's new.
Okay.
Some like townhouses are still being built, but they have established like some stores, some kind of hangout places, and this place is known as an information hub. You are looking for information on the whereabouts of a ship for cheap. You guys are trying to find a ship that'll support you and maybe a couple others if you make friends along the way.
Okay.
As you're walking around the town, there's a couple of places that kind of catch your eye that you may want to go collect information. There's what looks like a library kind of above the door is a wooden book. And it just says the Nook on top of it. There's also a tavern. You don't see any name, but you might be able to get one once you get inside. And there is a clothing shop, kind of a little further down on the left.
Well, I personally would be down for. Did you say it's nudge?
Um, uh, the Nook, Nook.
Oh, the Nook. Okay. Um, I would be down to go and check out the Nook.
Awesome. So you walk in there, and you don't notice anybody at first. You assume there's somebody. Straight ahead of you, about 15 feet, is like the checkout desk, and there is an open door behind there. But as far as you're aware, there's 8 shelves of books, and you can kind of walk around, or feel free to kind of make noise, announce yourself. Maybe someone will come out.
Okay, so just to be clear before I like start this interaction, um, you said we're specifically just looking for information on a cheap ship.
Yeah, you're trying to locate a ship.
Okay. So it's not we're not looking for like a specific one. It's like any ship.
As as far as Sini is aware, it's any ship.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. In that case I will kind of announce myself and just kind of like, "Hello? Anybody there?"
Okay, so you hear kind of like a shocked gasp, and then footsteps going up to the desk, but you don't see anybody. But you hear a hello come from the back.
Okay. Um, I will start heading towards the back then to kind of like poke my head in.
As you approach the desk, you notice that there is a halfling standing behind there. You just couldn't see him because he's so short. Um,
Oh, okay.
he, he's got brunette hair, kind of. I don't know the proper term for it. I picture like old man, where it's bald on the top, but he's got like the all the way around.
Yeah.
Like a monk, like the
Yes.
your
Yeah, you
typical
know.
old monk look.
Yes. Yeah, and he's the only halfling that you've seen. Everyone else around the town appears to be elvish.
Okay, cool.
Elvish or humans. There's a mix, but no other like race. It's very rare to see someone else that's not a human or an elf here.
Okay. Um, in that case, I will start talking to him and just like, hello, how are you today?
Oh, I'm just Chippa, thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm all right myself. Um, I was looking around your shop a little bit, and it looks like you might have some interesting things. Is there anything specifically that you would recommend?
Oh, well, yes. What is it that you're looking for?
I just enjoy knowledge in general, so I just enjoy learning about stuff.
Oh yes, I have quite the few books for you. And he quickly like runs into the first aisle and he goes, "Oh yes, the carpentry book. Very good for learning how to saw wood and hammer them together." And he runs over to like a tool like the tool making area and he goes, "Oh yes, you may want this scroll in blueprints." And he runs to a couple of different aisles, navigation and charting, and he pops down like 5 or 6 books in front of you, and he goes, "There is a lovely island to the south that you could learn to make your own ship. If you want to learn on how to do all of these things, it may take a little bit, but oh my gosh, this is just amazing." And he's excited thinking that you want to learn how to build a ship from scratch.
Oh god.
Aw,
Oh god.
what a sweet little dude, though.
I love that you got so excited.
Yeah.
Is,
Um,
is this what
okay.
you're looking for?
Um, kind of. Can you tell me more about the island that you said that builds ships?
Oh yes, well, not build ships specifically, but the I forget what it was called, you guys. Is it Snake Island?
I don't remember.
We're gonna roll with it for now.
Yeah.
Um, so it was either like Fish Hook, because it's shaped like a fish hook. It's the very southern island on the map. He
Yeah.
goes, he goes. Oh yes, Snake Island. It is known for its trees, very good dry wood that you can use to build that you can use to build your foundation for your ship. There's very hardy woods over there that you could use for the base and the beams, and then a kind of flimsier wood that you could use for the walling of the captain's quarters. Very nice when it dries out. It lets a gentle breeze in through the cracks, and then when you're ready for a battle, just splash it with a little bit of water in the wood kind of thickens right up and seals. Anyways, I'm so sorry to ramble on, and he kind of blushes and rubs the back of his head. And he goes, "The you can use the palm leaves to make sails, and that's somewhere that I have never heard anywhere else that you could make sails out of palm tree fronds."
That is amazing. Um, you said you said that one of the books that he pulled was about carpentry.
Yes.
How much would that book be?
Oh, if you're seriously interested in learning how to build a ship, I'll 1 copper per book.
Oh, and they're all about shipbuilding?
Well, and he points at the one that you had pointed out about carpentry, and there's a picture of a house on it. He's like, there are a couple of chapters that are in shipbuilding for these books, uh, but you will be able to build an entire city if you have enough people. You may even be able to establish that island.
Okay. I will take the carpentry book. And did you say that there's one about like navigation?
Yes.
Okay, I want the navigation one as well.
Okay. So he just happily slides all 6 books over to you, and he's like, "The 2 copper, please, for the 2 books that you asked for."
2 copper. Okay, hold on.
Oh my god. This dude doesn't see people.
There is no one in here. Yeah, it's just you guys.
Okay. I have taken off the 2 copper. So I will hand it over to him.
Sweet. All right, I think you have the information that you need to get to where you want to go.
Well, hot damn.
There is just one problem: is you have a very large body of water to cross by yourself. The
Mm-hmm.
good thing your friends left you with a rowboat.
Okay, I will go rejoin the group.
Okay, so you have to travel. Now, does your character have anything in speaking with animals or something associated with ocean and travel?
Let me see. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine. Um, when you approach the dock to your dinghy, you notice a little ways off there is a salesman that is selling like fast sea turtles. You notice that the price is a little out of your budget, but you think that if you can manage to acquire one, you can attach it to your rowboat and you could probably get to um you want to go to the island first. We're going to get you
The island to the south.
Yes. We're
Okay.
going to get you there. Let you kind of scope out the island a little bit, and then we're going to go to the team.
Okay.
So would you like to do how would you like to go about getting a sea turtle?
Can I start talking to this guy and like persuade him or deceive him or
Think like a pirate. There you go.
I thought deceive would be a little on the nose for my character since I'm like chaotic.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably distract him. While you were in the town, you noticed that there was a house with a little sign out front of it,
Mhm.
that said Turtle Mart, and this you assume that this is his house if you want to tell him something to kind of maybe cause him to go over there.
Okay.
Not to railroad it, but that's the only idea that I can think of. I don't
Yeah.
have a choice for this.
No, that's fine. I was trying to figure out how to kind of spin it so it works. Hey mister, I think your house is on fire.
No, not the baby turtles. This man books it. You've never seen a man like you've seen men run when the dinner bell chimes, but you've never seen them run this fast.
It must not be that good, huh?
Well, I'm sure the turtles are gonna cost him more than the dinner.
Oh yeah.
Why? He's worried about his babies.
So, okay, so now he's gone. Can I just like snatch one of these turtles?
It's fucking all of them. That's
Okay. I'll take 3. I'll
okay.
be conservative, leave him some of his turtles because I did deceive him.
That's actually hilarious. There were only 3 in my head when you got there. Take them all. Take them all. Attach them to
Okay,
your boat. That'll get you there.
I'm taking them all.
Okay. All right. So you had enough provisions in your boat. Um, you have gotten a very far ways south. And actually, when you're about um 2 hours out, you notice your team's ship going into the crest of this island that you're going to.
Oh, perfect. I'm going to follow them then.
Alrighty. So you get there. They've probably maybe gotten there, I would say, an hour before you. It took them a little bit to get off the ship and onto this one. But you assume, actually, I'm sorry. As you go around the corner into this kind of cove of the fish hook,
Mm-hmm.
there's a waterfall, and it almost appears as if you can walk behind it. Um, you do, and you notice that your crew is aboard this giant ship that's in the middle of this cave behind the waterfall. It's very bright. It is the ship that is in the general chat. If you scroll up a little bit, it's white with gold kind of trimmings, a kind of ghostly, spooky, moldy white sails. Um, would you like to climb aboard?
Yes.
All right. So as you do,
What's up,
you
motherfuckers? I'm here.
yeah, literally. As, as you are climbing up the ladder, you notice or you hear the voice of Fuge calling O and Mara into the captain's quarters. And as you get aboard, they're all in that room. You want to join them?
Yeah, why not?
Alrighty. So the beautiful.
Here
Okay,
we
you
go.
sounded too excited about that.
Here we go.
As you walk in, you notice that the 3 of them are staring at this painting. It is a 10-foot tall painting, and it is of that Aarakocra man below the picture of the ship.
Okay.
He has a very intimidating posture to him. He looks very confident and strong. And as your foot enters the doorway, the shutters slam shut and the door smacks behind you.
Uh-oh.
Um, a ghostly wisp kind of aura appears in the captain's table that is in between you and your crew. And with some, it must be the wind or the whole sudden slamming of everything, you fall to your feet. And when you look up, at first you notice the painting is empty.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
and in the chair behind the table that's in front of you is sitting the man that was in the painting. He kind of stretches his arms out and lets out a huge yawn, as if he's been there for years. He hasn't moved. And he stands up. He points at you, because you're alone. And he goes, "You, get in line." And he points at your crew.
Um,
So, I think Mara would hear him give commands to someone on her crew and immediately responds, "Now, what makes you think you've got the right to command me and my friends?" And she kind of points her hammer at him.
Let me answer your question with a question. What are you doing aboard my vessel and not listening to my commands?
Your vessel. The way I see it, we found this, and what I say is finders, keepers, losers, bleeders.
Wow.
Those are leaders. I like it.
Hang on, I need to think of a way to respond to that.
If it helps you, a little insight into Mara's head, she's not thinking about any danger assessment. She is full on just like defensive mode, like clearly there's some danger here, and this is just like what's coming off the top of her dome.
Now listen. You don't have to listen to me. But I need all of you to be where I can see you so we can have a conversation. I need to know what's going on. Why are you aboard my vessel? And he's not happy.
Well, because we plan to take it.
Take it. Sure, but why?
Precisely.
Is that it?
Precisely, yes. No one was here. It was a free ship. We planned on taking it. Now that you're here, that leaves us two options. We could try and kill you and take it, which you seem to be of different plane, which may prove difficult. Or we can come to an agreement.
Listen, you little bilge rat. I think we're going to have to agree. And, he winds up a punch, and you have about half a second to respond.
Punch?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna take the punch.
Okay, his hand phases straight through you. You see, there's an issue in here. And we are gonna have to come to an agreement.
You have no real physical manifestation.
Is he a feckin' ghost?
Well, that is how it would seem.
Well, let's just say I'm here and I'm not. And I am making this deliberate. As he's talking, his voice is changing. It's nothing specific other than the fact that he's a parrot. So he's just kind of repeating voices that he's heard before.
He's using vocal mimicry. Got it. What power over this ship do you have? What control over it do you have?
Well,
I mean, obviously you could shut the doors.
honestly, I all I can do is interact with the ship. I
So
can't.
you can pull sails, you can spin the wheel, you can close the you can do anything that has to do with the physicality of the ship but nothing else.
Besides leaving it, I can do just about anything. And
That seems perfect.
as he mentions it, the door opens and you can hear the sound of one of the cannons being loaded.
I
Oh,
see.
It's aimed at your ship.
I was gonna say, oh, absolutely, Mara. Hearing the sound of a cannon being loaded is going to run outside and try and figure out what the fuck.
Yeah,
Are you attempting to
it's
fire at my ship?
it's aimed directly outside of the waterfall.
Is this your counteroffer?
By the way, Mara is down, desperately trying to. Is there anybody on the deck of the ship, or is it completely empty?
It is completely empty.
So Mara's trying to like wrestle the cannon, I guess, try and get it away from our ship because she doesn't know a lot, but she knows that cannons pointed at the thing that you use to travel is not good.
And then I think I would pipe up and be like, hey, if you destroy our ship, then we're definitely taking yours.
She has a point.
'Tis a fair bargain. May I have a
What?
favor of you? And this is very awful to ask.
I mean, you can ask. There's no guarantee that we will go through with it.
You are welcome to keep my ship if we figure out my situation. And he kind of points at himself. That he's as he does that, he has kind of like a warble to him as if he's astral and doesn't actually exist.
What sort of time frame would we be given to figure out your situation?
He ponders for a minute. And while he is there any role that you guys would want to make to try to maybe persuade information out of him or convince him to he's holding back trying to tell you what his problem is.
Can I just roll it like an investigation?
Um,
Or would it be Arcana?
I will whatever you guys want to roll, I will give you a description based off of
Fair. Fair. Okay.
Mara's still outside trying to wrestle the cannon.
She successfully pulls the cannonball out. As she does, the kind of crate of cannonballs next to the cannon, another one comes out and just kind of it has the animation as if like an invisible servant is like picking like someone who's invisible is picking it up and like kind of loading it into the cannon.
I said too much. Interesting.
So would I be able to persuade you to take a survival check? Because we need to survive this situation.
Can I help in your argument for a survival check? In that it's about kind of feeling out the situation and figuring out what he's capable of and what our time limit is here. So kind of like almost like analyzing prey in the wild, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do one of those then. I got a big ol' 6.
Nice.
Roll with advantage.
Okay.
Just because he seems very defensive. You
Hey,
Ooh,
19.
There you
okay.
go.
Okay. So as you're looking around, kind of surveying the area to like what your quote unquote time limit is, Mara accidentally drops the cannonball, and as a splinter of wood comes off the deck, he kind of winces, and a feather falls off of his shoulder.
Oh
I
shit.
see.
Hmm. Well, that was interesting.
What?
How intrigued.
Wait, did you in character say that was interesting?
Yeah.
Okay. He says what was interesting, and he's staring straight at you.
Oh, nothing.
Hold on. Hold on. This is happening. Fuge takes a dagger and stabs a wall of the boat.
His eyes kind of wince, and another feather falls off, but he tries not to react. You notice if you were looking at him while doing it, you notice him brace for impact. Like his fist clenched and his toes kind of curled up. He is completely naked, other than the fact that it looks like he's wearing a sailcloth as like a skirt. Because he's almost complete feather.
What is your name, sir?
My crew used to call me Wake because I would leave nothing behind it.
Mmm. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
What is your name?
My name is Fuge. It seems you have a very deep attachment to this ship. Let me ask you, did that hurt?
Um, roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Mm, add my number up. 14.
14. Okay. So he hesitates long enough for you to know that if he was lying, you would know, kind of.
Okay.
Um, he looks at you and he goes, "Just but a pinch."
But a pinch.
I
Hmm.
Let me lay me cards out for ye. I happen to have run into an issue where I have somehow gotten my spirit bound into the vessel. I cannot leave her, and I can move about her as if I was actually aboard.
So for all intents and purposes, you are the ship.
Aye. And there may just be a way out if I could somehow get to the man who put me here.
Do you know the man that put you here?
He clenches his fist and raises it up. Thaddeus. We used to sail together. He started to do some crazy shit. I didn't want to be any part of it. There was a lot of stuff going on, and he ponders. He wants to know. He's questioning whether or not he should lay all of his cards out on the table for you. And even though he mentioned that he would, he still doesn't he's not sure. You guys just met. You know, maybe within time you'll get a little bit more
Fair. You got to build a
information.
rapport with him.
Yeah. But for right now, he's confirmed to you that there is a guy named Thaddeus who put him there, and they used to be buddies.
Could you give me a description of this, Thaddeus? And how long ago you were put here?
As far as time, I lost consciousness last making eye contact with him. Uh what year is it?
What year is it? I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna
Out of
I'm gonna
character,
ask
I
you
don't know.
in a second. I just need to get the right names. Is Feltrick Ebenbeard still around? And you know for a fact he died 6 years ago. He was the governor of what Cliffholm. He was the governor of Cliffholm, and his son Hell took over.
Uh, that man died a few years back.
Ah, well, all right then.
What was he to you? When you knew him, what was he?
Oh, he was the governor of Cliffholm.
Okay.
Beautiful land, home to the dwarves. I was never
He
allowed.
died. Yeah, what was his age when you knew him?
He was 310, and that's old.
Mm. So this could be very recent. How old was he when he died?
Uh, actually,
Out of character.
never mind. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I wanted him to die the year that he got trapped. So, uh, 312. This was 2 years ago.
So, through this questioning, we've figured out that he has been trapped for 2 years.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Cool. You know that meme with the woman and the numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Math.
That was me just now. I
I'm
was just like,
I'm
huh?
also really sorry. The notes about Cliffholm were written by Kane, so I had only read them like twice.
No,
I'm reading more to add more like to the world building and stuff, but
It's all
yeah.
my
good.
my
And
bad for stumbling.
no, you're. I also don't want to like step in and take the wheel for this kind of stuff. But like,
Correct me. Do it.
okay, I was gonna say if you need me to, let me know.
So I know by conversation in character that it's been 2 years.
Yes.
All right.
Since this guy was trapped, since Feltrick died, it's been. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're correct. Yeah, it's been 2 years.
Cool. Okay.
So you've been here for 2 years. Not an awfully long time. Much shorter than I expected.
So what I'm hearing is we need to find this man that trapped you here. Do you have
Thaddeus.
any clue where to look for him?
But we're gonna need to uh get ourselves known first, as it were. And he kind of swirls his hand around, as he says, "Renown. You're gonna have to build your reputation in order to get his attention."
Shouldn't be too hard.
Well, there's not a corner of the world where they don't know my name. At least she thinks so. She likes to think so, being a quote unquote famous athlete.
I like
I
her confidence.
Last I saw, he was wearing a blue coat with yellow trimmings, and he had this beautiful sail with a CTC on it. And you guys immediately recognize him as Thaddeus is the man who you guys used to work for. It was big asshole,
Oh
big. You
no.
never met him, but you know that he's the man who employed everybody who was an asshole to you.
I'll feckin' kill him for you. Just point me in a direction.
What an interesting turn of events. Seems
I
our paths may align here.
Do you guys mind if I go to the bathroom real quick? I'm
Yeah,
really
go for
sorry.
it.
Take your time,
Okay.
bro.
Thank you. As soon as we get back though, I want you guys to think of fun shit to like sling at him.
Bunch of
Fun shit.
feckin' pencil pushing bastards. Ruined my fucking day. Telling me I haven't met quota.
Oh, I've got a really fucked up one. Oh god. I've got one that's fucked up.
um, I don't know if it came up as part of her backstory, but Mara used to work as enforcer for the CTC and was fired after, you know, bureaucratic red tape bullshit, and she just was like, "All right, well, your face is gonna meet the desk a couple of times to a pencil pusher."
Fantastic.
You can physically feel mage hand, right?
Correct, and see it
Cool.
unless you have that rogue archetype.
I'm gonna have kind of a fucked up thing to say. It might get a little graphic.
Hey, your son threw a pistachio at me.
Did you give him the pistachio in the first place?
Yeah. I
Okay.
figured he'd eat it.
Baby, he's a bird. Birds are assholes.
Yeah, well. He ate half of it and then threw a piece at me. I think he just pooped on the back of my computer.
Shithead.
He is. Shadid.
Jathid. Jathid.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
right,
Oh, nothing. We're just talking shit about birds.
fair.
I called
Quick
Pepper
question.
Shadid.
You want us to fling shit at Thaddeus?
Well, yeah, you know what kind of position he's in now.
Cool. What
Oh, well,
creative
no, I'm
freedom do we
sorry,
have
Thaddeus.
with?
Yes, I want. Oh, if you guys have anything bad to say about Thaddeus, Wake should probably know about it.
What creative freedom do we have? Because I've got a very interesting one that I can message you before I say it if you want me to.
No, I mean, as far as just know that Kane is live streaming right now.
Oh, it won't get too bad.
Yeah, do whatever, do whatever.
Thaddeus really liked it when I used my mage hand.
Oh, oh my!
You know you never met the man, right?
No, we worked for him.
He, you've he hired everybody who was like, picture him as like corporate CEO.
Okay,
Much
You
much the
retcon that.
same that Amazon workers work for Jeffrey Bezos.
Gotcha. Okay, big guy, not ship captain. Big guy.
right? You guys have to fight the CEO of the trading company.
Beautiful.
So
All right.
you may or may not have to. This is gonna be a quest to build a fleet. You guys are gonna make friends. You're also gonna pillage towns. You gotta get supplies. Your ship is fucking empty right now.
Corporate takedown. Seems like the perfect job for pirates.
I'm down. I'm excited.
Right. Well,
Yep.
did I catch your name, sir? She says to Ghost Man.
He looks over. Wake.
Lake, that's right. Well, I'm Mara. That's all. Cordelia. Essene. And Fouge here. I do believe that we need to clear the air. I'm usually the primary muscle on these things, and if we're going to fight, then I'd rather get out of the way. It seems there's no releasing you from your ship here without getting to Thaddeus first. So you can discuss the particulars with Fouge here. He usually has a mind for that kind of thing, but I feel like we've got to figure out, fair use of your ship until we achieve the goal.
He stares you down, like looks you head to toe, analyzes you, and he sticks his hand out to shake it. Even though he knows that he can't touch you.
She
But he
doesn't.
goes,
She doesn't even think
I
about it. She just meets his hand.
okay. He as you guys' hands kind of are one to one. He goes, I you have a place to stay. Uh just please don't let her sink.
Well, I think that'd be better for all of us if we didn't allow that to happen, eh?
Most definitely.
So seems we need to build a fleet. Uh do you have any ideas on where to start looking for people?
There's plenty of pirates on the sea that don't like who they work for. There's plenty of pirates on islands everywhere. Maybe we go back to the bar.
The bar. Ah, I miss having a drink. And now you've noticed a weight is lifted off his shoulders. He's still like stubborn hard man, but you notice that he's like kind of like loosening up a little bit.
Right. Well, before we get to any of that, we've got to travel back, and I think again, maybe in the muscle, usually the head of the muscle. Do you have any other enemies that could be sailing the seas right now that we should be worried about on our way back? Seeing the ship, it's the right beauty. Bound to catch some eyes.
Anyone that'd be my enemy wouldn't be around to tell the tale, as it were. Besides Thaddeus.
She thumps her the hilt of her or the pommel of her warhammer on the deck and just laughs and walks out to leave the particulars to be discussed by the smarter people.
As you walk away, he kind of raises up his hand, his talon, and he goes, I would say keep an eye out for this ship, but she's a beauty. Gee, honestly, we need if you ever want to attack, you have to do it at dusk or dawn.
Okay.
Yeah, it would seem that some of the embroidery around the edges of the ship might be quite shimmering in daytime.
I she's a ghost. The I have it. It's my stutter's not letting me say the word. Can somebody say the first word for me, please? Begins with an H. I just can't say it. The last word's heron.
Uh,
Ha- harvesting heron. There we go.
sorry, I didn't. I
Okay.
couldn't find it in my notes.
No, you're good. So that name, because I'm not gonna be able to say that again. Um, the heron is almost a ghost. It at dusk or dawn, because when you have the sunrise and the sunset, she glimmers and blends in with the ocean in the sky.
I freaking love that so much.
Seems we'll be taking full advantage of that.
Aye. So, shall we set sail towards this bar?
I think it might be
Sure.
wise.
uh, don't we also we have to bring back our ship for uh Willie? Was it?
William Hargrave. But yes, yes, he the deal was the map for a ship
A
that
ship.
could fit one person, like one person could sail.
Cool, cool, cool. So, do we have any volunteers for sailing the smaller ship back as well?
I'll take it. Unless anyone else wanted to do it.
No, that's fine.
Oh no.
So while you guys are on this one, I'll take the other one to our procurer of maps.
Interesting little man.
Isn't he a foot taller than you?
Yeah, but he's still little.
Um,
Oh,
you
has the
guys know
confidence of somebody that's like 8 feet tall.
She's Edward Elric.
mm.
um you guys notice that Wake starts to look a little tired, and he goes, "I y'all start sailing towards the bar. I'll meet up with you when we get there." And he almost falls, but when he falls and hits the ground, he goes through it. And as you
Hmm.
guys go to look down and look back up, he's in the painting.
Oh, this is so cool.
Oh, that's going to take some getting used to.
We can kind of time skip the week and a half, 2 weeks travel that we'll get back to the parlay parlor, because nothing really happens. Well, actually, a
Oh,
weekend, you guys see a ship off in the distance. I will tell you right now, you have 20 cannonballs and you have no other supplies. You have just enough food to make it back.
not worth fucking with them.
I feel like it might be best if we just scoot on back. Maybe. Or do you
Yes,
guys
that
want to waste these cannonballs?
Not worth it.
Well, if Foosh says it's not worth it, I trust him as rare and as I am to get my hands dirty.
If they choose to fight us, then so be it.
Right,
You guys
so
make it
let's
successfully. So, you guys walk into the tavern, and you see Forager is behind the bar, and he does his wave. He waves over at you guys, and he's kind of excited to see you guys. There's also a couple of groups of people at the tables. Um, and something I forgot to mention the first time. So, a lot of sailors, they will kind of leave offerings or have a shrine to gods. Bait and do you mind reminding me of the religion system? I know I'm using Greek.
yes. So in Hoist the Colors, where we will be in Bait, the religious system is Greek. But the mirrored religious system on the Feywild in Lost on the Opal Sea is Faerunian. So the gods are kind of stick to their own realms, and yeah. Like I imagine it's not unheard of to hear worship of a god that resides in Faerun in Bait and vice versa, but it probably is pretty rare.
Oh.
All right, so there are two shrines that you guys take note of. There is one to Poseidon and one to Hermes. And as you guys approach Forager at the bar is, come on, load a general chat.
Hey, I assume William.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, so William is sitting at the bar with Forager, who is really excited to see you guys. And that's for no particular reason. You assume he's just excited to see you guys every time.
Mara stops and puts a coin and bows her head silently for a few seconds at the Poseidon shrine.
I know there's shrine, but Cordelia's really having trouble not nipping stuff off of them.
I was gonna mention you guys have to walk by the gambling table where there is more money than there was last time.
I feel like Cordelia might like try to swipe a coin off the table.
If she does,
I need a
Fooge is gonna go
roll.
to the Fooge is gonna go to the opposite side of the table and get everyone's attention.
Ooh. Okay. Do you want to role play the getting attention and then give me advantage on that either stealth or is there like a sleight of hand?
There's a sleight of hand. I'm cool with either. I got +5 to both.
Holy shit!
All right, yeah, whichever one tickles your fancy. And then Foos, did you have anything for the
Yeah. The Fooge walks over to the table and he immediately starts looking at everybody's hands and slams his hands down on the table and says, "Looks like we got a winner over here, boys. This guy, he's gonna win all of it. I promise."
Okay, so that's a 15.
Y'all feel free to continue. I just gotta step away for a second.
Okay. The guy that Fooge pointed at notices, but he doesn't. He's more paying attention to the fact that he just got called out for having the best hand, and he looks up and he goes, "Hey, buddy, Who said anything about rats over here?
Look, man. Could I roll to seem drunk? Can I roll like a performance or something to seem drunk? What'd you
If
say?
you, what's it?
What'd you say?
Oh yeah, go ahead. If you wanna roll, like roll for as many things as you want. Take as many
All right,
opportunities as you want.
all right. I'm rolling for performance to seem as drunk as possible, and that's a nat 20.
That's amazing.
So I look like I have had 3 or 4 too many. I'm sorry, man. I think I've had too much to drink.
Whoa,
I,
hey,
I,
it's
I got
alright.
really happy seeing someone else win. I don't ever win. I apologize. But hey, everyone's money's already in the pot, so it doesn't matter if they fold or not.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you being happy for me. And he pats you on the back. He's not mad anymore.
Perfect.
I actually, if you want to give me a second, I have a picture of him. He's a dwarf.
Oh,
I wasn't prepared for you guys to meet them for another couple of minutes. So I gotta take a screenshot.
ah, that was a fun interaction.
Scared.
Okay, so there were 3 people at the table, but the 2 people to take note of, um, namely the person that Fouge poked and the person that O stole from, are Donnie and Mr. Dover.
Okay, cool.
And Mr. Dover is the one that you'd called out the cards for, the guy on the right.
Okay, the dwarf.
Yes, Mr. Dover is the dwarf.
All right, cool. So after this interaction, I'm just gonna go sit at the bar.
Okay. Does anybody
Interact
else
with.
have any points of interest? That was a good steal, Cordelia. Go ahead and add a silver piece to your inventory.
4.
Did you want just one?
I
You
figured
could.
I would only grab one because I don't
Okay,
want to test my luck.
fair. That's smart.
From now on, I'm gonna roll perception. If she's gonna steal, I'm gonna roll perception to see if I can notice that little glint in her eye, so that I can react like that accordingly.
I love
Okay,
it.
deal.
If I don't notice it, obviously you're on your own.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, so we all make it up to the bar.
yes.
Sweet. Um, y'all get up there and does anybody say anything to either Forager or William before they speak?
No.
Greetings, pretty much. Hellos.
Good
How are
evening,
yous?
ghosts.
Straight out the gate. Got it.
Wait, so you're just gonna tell him the whole thing?
I mean, unless somebody stops Mara, but that's like
No, you do you, bro. This is entertainment.
Hi, welcome back.
great to be back. Yeah, you ever seen a ghost?
A ghost. Yeah, one time I fought it too hard and I could see it. William kind of laughs. He's the only one that laughs at that. Unless anybody else wanted to.
You see a little smirk on Fuji's face, but that's all you get.
Forager kind of shrugs and he goes, "No, I don't think I've seen any ghosts. No, why?
Do you want to?
Do I?"
That sounds like an intimidation check.
It really does. It sounds like you're about to put him into the fucking afterlife.
I think you should roll an accidental intimidation check for that.
Okay. He goes, Mara, what are you on? I'm kind of concerned.
Well, he gave us the maps to the harvesting heron, and there was a ghost on board.
Hmm. Not really a ghost.
Well, I don't know
More
what
of
the
a-
heck to call it. Is a man that I can put my hand through. Usually, if I put my hand through someone, they end up dead anyways. So I think he's a fucking ghost.
Whoa. What the hell are you guys talking about? I'm interested.
Have either of you ever met a man by the name of Wake?
Awake? Wake? And both simultaneously they say no.
Interesting.
I would ask if you're sure, but from the looks of him, you'd probably fucking remember.
Oh yeah. Plus, I feel like Wake is a definitely a memorable name.
Yeah, yes, it's very interesting.
It was one of your kind, Forager.
Ooh.
He wore just a sailcloth around his waist.
No, he must have not. He must have either been someone who was really, really unheard of, or
Well,
stealthy.
he said he used to sail with
Thaddeus.
that fucking bastard Thaddeus. Thaddeus Thunderpaw.
His wings kind of flex in frustration, and William kind of looks over in panic. Thaddeus,
Calm down.
that's got to be serious.
Right, well, what he told us to do to Thaddeus is even more serious.
Now you've piqued my curiosity.
Well, I don't quite have the words to explain it fully, but man's got a vendetta, or had a vendetta. I don't know. If he's not a ghost, what do I fucking call
Still
him?
exists. He still exists in the present tense. So use present tense.
What the tent's got to do
Just-
with anything? We sleep on the fucking boat.
Could you give her a drink?
Had you guys said that he is the ship yet?
No.
Okay.
No, I think we're getting there, but Mara is dumb.
I'm just kind of waiting. I'm letting it play out a little bit.
No, yeah, Mara has fully been like, I don't know how to explain it. The floor is yours.
All right, drink your drink, and just remain. It seems our friend wake has been spiritually bound to the ship in some way, shape, or form by our mutual friend, Thaddeus.
Oh, you ain't no fucking friend of mine,
Would you shut
right? She takes a like a half tankard swig from her tankard.
it? And we've been tasked with trade of sorts that would benefit both parties. The ship to deal with Thaddeus.
Right. And Isini, don't forget that you also have books on how to make more.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about my books.
Okay. Um so William, he's like, I wanna see this dude. I wanna see the ghost. Mara's talking shit. I wanna see shit.
Mara kind of
And
looks up from her drink at the rest of the party. Like, can I show him the thing? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
She
yeah, let's go.
Yeah, she
Let's see how he.
drains her tankard and motions to follow.
Let's see how this man enjoys being a spectacle.
Are you all going together, or does anybody stay behind with Forager?
I would
Foos will
probably
stay back.
behind.
What's up?
I would
Foos
stay
and
behind.
oh,
Isini staying behind and Fuge is going?
Fouge
I
and
oh, Foos and oh.
are staying.
yeah, and then I was gonna go.
Assini and Mara are going.
Isini and Mara are going to the ship. Okay. Okay. So Isini, Mara, and William all leave. And Forager goes, okay, you guys. So how do we take down Thaddeus?
Well, I can tell you most of the people that work for him probably do so out of extremely disgruntled displeasure. So they won't be too hard to persuade. And many pirates, many pirates, do not enjoy corporation, organization, big business of sorts. And this trading company has more than likely rubbed a few pirates the wrong.
Well, yeah, that, and we all know how we were treated aboard. So I guess
Precisely.
when you get into combat, try not to kill everybody.
Anyone who tries to kill me must die. But most will be given one chance to turn their attention toward the common enemy.
Good idea.
In other words, we'll try.
Basically, an attempt will be made to save the lives of those who wish to keep living. And if they do not wish to, I will gladly take them from this world.
Sounds like a plan. Well, we're gonna need to build a fleet before you guys can start taking down company ships.
It'll take time. Probably prove rather difficult at times. meeting opposition, opposing pirate coalitions. We'll see. Maybe we could all we could all unite under one flag. Maybe if we can all stop trying to take from one another long enough.
He kind of chuckles at that. And that's actually, unless anybody else wants to say anything. Oh, do you want to do anything in here before we kind of scene cut over?
No, I'm good.
I have nothing.
Okay, so we cut to Mara, Isini, and William walking to the harvesting heron. And as you guys are approaching, William's like, "Wow, it's even more beautiful than in the picture."
Yes, it's quite gorgeous, really. You ought to see it when the sun rises. Oh, my. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, you're good.
At sunrise and sunset, it really catches all the gilding catches the light. It's gorgeous.
Oh, nice. I'll have to come back in like a couple of hours then. That's awesome. You guys get aboard. And I'm so sorry that I say a lot. But
Nah.
literally does it right after. You get aboard the ship and William is kind of looking around. He's impressed. And excuse me. He sees the picture of Wake and he goes, "Oh shit, that guy." he's like, okay. That guy looks really intimidating. That's the ghost?
Yeah.
Are you sure he can't touch us? Because that guy is scary looking.
Yeah, no, the last time he appeared, we tried several times, but no, he can't touch us. So far as of yet, I mean, new things could develop all the time.
Okay, that's fair. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I appreciate it. Oh man. Man, this place is beautiful. You said he's in the painting?
So far as our understanding.
Okay. William is going to charge at the painting with his dagger out, and that's what we're gonna call it.
I
I knew it.
What a hell.
I knew it.
Okay.